Hey, how's it going, guys? TheH0RR0Man back with a video response entry into Myeyesareopened78's contest number 2.
All our times have come here, but now they're gone. And seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain.
What's going on, JR? Here's my official entry into your contest. Really loved the first contest, such an awesome idea. Some great prizes in there. I'm really happy to be one of the winning losers in that one. But, hopefully I can be a winning winner this time around. I may even be the first person to enter this time around, so hopefully. But yeah, so pretty cool question this time. You want to know our favorite character, basically in movie history. So first I want to show you who my son would pick. I know already that this is who he would pick for his favorite character in cinema history. He's absolutely obsessed now. It's his favorite movie of all time. He actually wants to be this character for Halloween this year. And I knew you'd appreciate it because you are a fan of the film. So my son's pick would definitely be Driver from Drive. He absolutely loves this movie. He loves the driver. He just thinks he's, the coolest guy in the world next to me. And no, I'm not making that up. Those are his words. So, he's a cool little guy. But yeah, he absolutely loves the driver. As I said, he actually wants to be him for Halloween this year. When he gets out of the shower, he has me comb his hair, pot it to the side like Gosling has it in the movie, which I think is pretty funny. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that because, as I said, I know you're a fan of the movie, so I thought you might appreciate that. But for me, you can probably guess, you may already know who I'm going to pick for this, because you know that it's my favorite movie of all time. My favorite character is Edward Scissorhands. Absolutely love it. As I've said before, it's always been my favorite film ever since I was younger. I used to watch this movie over and over again. As you can see right here, it's an amazing film. Absolutely love it. You actually sent me that amazing artwork that I have up on my wall now. Really love that. Thanks again for that. But yeah, this would definitely be my pick. Have to go with Edward from Edward Scissorhands. And as for the reason, other than growing up watching this movie, he's just such a complex character. I don't think there's any other character in movie history that is as complex as Edward Scissorhands. And the funny thing about it is, he's supposed to be basic. He's not supposed to, be human. He's not technically human. Yet he has all of these emotions. He's really a tragic character, and probably one of the most tragic characters in movie history, for that matter. Is this man stuck in, a body that he's basically doomed in. I always love this artwork right here, as you can see. Here he is with these, these terrible scissors, these vicious scissors, basically, kill anybody with one shot. Yet he's delicate enough to have a butterfly land on him. It just goes to show you, the balance in the character. As I said, he's like this mix of emotions that he shouldn't even have. And Edward Scissorhands to me is basically a story about eternal love. And I don't mean to get all sappy and stuff. You guys know I love my horror, and I'm not big into romance movies. But this is definitely one that always sticks with me. As I've said many times before, I just think it's brilliant. My favorite film of all time. And as I said, he's this man, this thing, and he feels these emotions that a lot of us as humans don't even get to feel. The love he feels for Kim in the movie is just truly tragic in a way. In the end, for him to have to say goodbye to her, he knows right from wrong. That's a big part of the movie, is that they go through that whole scene of him saying that he doesn't know right from wrong because he wasn't brought up in society. He was only brought up with the inventor, who he considers to be his father. But the thing is, when you really think about it, he was brought up with love. That's the only emotion that he had ever really felt before, was the love for his father, the inventor, and the love that the inventor showed to him. So it was really easy for him to love and distinguish right from wrong, even though they didn't think he'd be able to. As I said, just in the end, for him to say goodbye to Kim, to realize that that's what he had to do in order for her to be safe, it's just amazing. And then that last scene of him, cutting the ice sculptures, when she's this old woman, and here he is, of course, hasn't aged at all because he's not going to, and he's still carving ice sculptures of her. He still remembers her years and years before, and she's still going to be the love of his life, and there's just this eternal love that he feels for her, and it's just amazing. And as I said, he's just a tragic character. He can love and be delicate all he wants, but at the same time he destroys everything he touches. There's also that scene when she says, she tells him to hold her, and he says, "I can't." And even that scene is just so chilling to me, because it's something he so badly wants. There's a scene earlier on in the movie when he's watching, Jim, played by Anthony Michael Hall, and Kim together, and there's a lot of emphasis on Jim's hands all over Kim's body. The way he holds her, and he's kind of almost dancing with her on the sidewalk, pulling her closer to him. And Ed was just watching, and that chilling score is playing, and you can see it in Edward's eyes that he wants so badly to be able to do that as well, but he knows he never can. I don't know, it's just chilling to me. I'm probably just blabbing on and on. You guys probably don't even realize what the hell I'm talking about, but it makes sense to me, and it's why I absolutely love the movie. I also think Johnny Depp's performance is absolutely flawless. I think it is the single greatest performance in movie history. I would fight that to the death. I truly believe that. I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's Johnny Depp to me. There are so many movies you watch, and when it's a famous actor in the role, you kind of get taken away from the reality of the movie a little bit, because you're thinking, oh, that's Brad Pitt, or that's Leonardo DiCaprio, that's Ryan Gosling, whoever the actor may be. I mean, even in other Johnny Depp films, Pirates of the Caribbean, I think Johnny Depp's great in that film in those films as well. But to me, it's Johnny Depp. I see him as Johnny Depp. I don't see him as Captain Jack Sparrow, throughout the whole movie. Whereas Edward Scissorhands, no matter how many times I see it, and knowing that it's Johnny Depp, I never once in the movie sit there and think that that's Johnny Depp. I mean, to me, he's Edward Scissorhands in the movie. He just completely takes over the role, and it's just amazing to me. Absolutely, truly brilliant. And again, I'm going on and on about it, but it's just my passion for this film. I absolutely love it. I actually wrote essays about this film in film class, so yeah, I can go on and on about it, but I'll stop there. I think I pretty much answered your question. So again, my answer: Edward Scissorhands, my favorite movie character in cinema history. Now, as for your bonus category, you want to know what type of awkward pose you should make with Malcolm McDowell. Now, I know I lost the first time with this, and I'm not doing this because I don't have any other ideas, but I think my idea that I used last time, when I said you should, have your fingers holding open your eyelids very, very wide, have your eyes open very, very, very wide, and I mentioned you should have Danny Trejo at the time do the same thing. I think that idea would actually work even better this time around with Malcolm McDowell, and that is because of A Clockwork Orange, of course. So not only would it work because your username is Myeyesareopened78's, but I mean, Malcolm McDowell in A Clockwork Orange, he knows all about having his eyes held open. I mean, as you can see, that famous scene right there, where he has his eyes literally held open, with metal. I mean, this will be a lot more pleasant for him to use his fingers to do it. But just such a famous scene, such a classic scene from A Clockwork Orange. I mean, when I think of A Clockwork Orange, that's definitely one of the scenes I think of. So it's kind of twofold. I think that would really work well. That'd be a great pose. As I said, it's an awkward pose. Your name is Myeyesareopened78's, so that fits you perfectly. And then it also fits Malcolm perfectly because, as I said, that's something he's pretty much known for in A Clockwork Orange, is having his eyes held open wide. So that is my idea again for the awkward pose. Maybe I'll have a little luck the second time around. But either way, I hope you enjoy that. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and listening to me go on and on about Edward Scissorhands. And yeah, good luck in the contest. I'm sure you'll get a lot of different responses this time. The first contest was great as well, so congratulations for all the success in that. And I'm sure you'll definitely reach 300 within the 3 months. So I'm sure you'll be doing the 3 drawings in the loser category. So yeah, thanks JR. Awesome contest again. You're an awesome guy, and thanks everybody for watching.